Artist, congratulations, Mr.
Thank you so
Bharat,
much.
for the IPO.
Thank you.
Let me begin at the foremost by complimenting your dad for being the stalwart in the power industry.
Yeah.
So, what's been the North Star of his journey?
A person who comes in from Pakistan, takes a train, 7 sisters,
Wow.
brings them to Delhi, stays in camps for about 10 years, 12 years, takes a ticket, comes to Mumbai when he's 13, and joins various businesses, makes good friends, all double his age. And before you know it, by the age of 40, he had Powerica, the company Powerica. And I also joined in quite early. By the age of 20, 21, I was in the business with him to see it grow. I think from ever since that, we both never looked back. Our associations, as I mentioned, had some great associations. We have great associations. We've got your Cummins, you've got your Hyundai, you've got Schneider, Vestas, G. They're very solid associations, and they keep you on your feet, but they also keep you secure that they are with you. And I've never felt that what if they're not there tomorrow, what's going to happen? That it's never come to my mind. So that's the beauty of having such strong partnerships and friendships. That my father started it, and now we nurture it and just take it and make it stronger and stronger.
Fantastic. So, what is the Powerica advantage? What is the USP of Powerica?
I think it's the people, right? I mean, over the years, while we diversified in the business, actually we go to see, as I said in my interview with you all, is that all the businesses that I expanded into were somehow related to my genset business by itself, and that is why we wanted to become the experts, and we became the experts. There's nothing like 100 on 100, but we wanted to be 99 on 100. And I think that's what my father has, driven into the company, that, nothing like perfection, that's fine, but 90 on 100 I want. And that's what, I drive and all. And I think, God has blessed us with some amazing people, people who are working, at all different levels, right? I would just say they're the best that we have in the country.
Fantastic. So, how do you plan to utilize the funds of the IPO?
So, the fund utilization is very clear. Is going into clearing the debt. So, the good part, as somebody was asking me the other day, is that I'm not buying anything which is more costly today than it was yesterday. I'm just clearing a debt, right? And then moving forward. And so, it gives investor and me a pad, a most cleanest pad to launch off from. On both sides, there's a win-win. And you're already aware of you've seen the numbers of the balance sheet, etc.
Sure. So there's a lot of global push around the clean energy. So what's your
and I think the government of India is taking it very seriously, and that is why the CPCB 4 has been launched. And Cummins, again, like the stars they are, they came out shining first and introduced the CPCB 4. So now you've got far better emissions than CPCB 2. I mean, if you really go and see the numbers, you'll be quite amazed. You have the retrofit emission devices, which I'm doing myself now. And soon I'm going to have 2-3 partners come on board to expand that business for me as well. So a lot is being done in that space, to make the genset part also savvy, to the environment. Which has not been the case for so many years, and then the most important one is the RE, the renewable energy that I do myself through the wind. There's a growth pattern over there as well.
Absolutely. So, give us an overview of your wind portfolio.
We are currently at about 330. We're going to add another 50 in the next 3 months, and then another 100. In the next 1.5 years, and as per whatever is written, has been promised in the RHP now, we will fulfill that 250 in the next 2.5 years for sure, and then we'll take it on from there.
All right. So India is a hub for MSMEs. So how are you powering their?
Again, as far as the power requirements go, we use huge trackers through the CRM, right? And obviously Cummins helps us as well to track. So, keeping in touch with the market and the segmentations, right, is a daily job literally. Who's doing what, where you're going. If you're not there somewhere, why are you not there? If somebody is not okay with you, why are they not okay? These are something that goes on 24 hours. We never stop there till we actually achieve what we want, and to getting the customer in full.
Sure.
What we call it.
All right. What are your expansion plans?
At the moment in Cummins, we are, as I said, we grow at about a 10% CAGR that will continue. There's not much required in Cummins. We already have 3 very large factories. There's a small expansions happening there, but nothing to write home about because these are good to take us the next 3 years at least. And as the wind, that will continue.
Sure. Give us a color of your CSR initiatives.
So that's something that's very important through our board members. It's the first thing on the agenda, if I remember. No, that's taken very seriously, right? And we have contributions from all over the country because we've got so many offices. So, and we've also made, I think we have divided percentage wise. To, we have given 25-30% to healthcare, and then for for children, underprivileged children. We've given percentages to everywhere, and we make sure that those all those people who need that get our attention, and the CSRs are performed over there.
All right. So you're a leader in the space. So your final words for the aspiring Indians.
No, I mean,
who want to get into the energy space.
Yeah, hard work is a different thing, but getting on good people makes a huge difference. And I'm just been blessed to have that, and obviously a father who who's taught me, has made me who I am today.
All right, your final words for the potential stakeholders, investors.
I think we are here to work like we have been doing, and we keep our promise for power.
Absolutely,
and we keep our promise to keep the investors happy at all times. So we will work towards that every day.
Thank you so much. Pleasure talking to you, and thank you for powering our Indian dreams.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.